Welcome back to the Crypto Oracle, where we bring you the latest news and insights from the world of cryptocurrency. I'm your Oracle, David, and today we have some exciting news for you. Optimism, one of Ethereum's Layer 2 scaling solutions, is working on a concept that could potentially dethrone the current market leader, Arbitrum. In this news, we will take a closer look at Optimism's Superchain, its collaboration-focused business model, and how it plans to compete in the upcoming war of Layer 2 chains. We will also discuss Coinbase's recent announcement of its new Layer 2 chain, Base, which uses Optimism's code base. With all the competition heating up, the question is, will Optimism's Superchain come out on top? Stay tuned to find out, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates. Optimism forges Superchain to dethrone Arbitrum from its throne. Have you heard about it? Optimism is working on something that could catapult Ethereum's scaling solution forward in the hardening competition of various Layer 2 chains, maybe even ahead of Arbitrum. Find out in this article what is behind the concept of the Superchain, what role Base plays, and why the war of Layer 2 chains is imminent. The war of Layer 2 chains is coming. The forest of potential Layer 2 chains is becoming increasingly dense. While everything in 2020 was still about alternative EVM chains, today it is the EVM-compatible scaling solutions in the form of Layer 2s that are in focus for many investors. But anyone who thinks that everything will run friendly in terms of interoperability forgets something very decisive. They will all have to compete for the same scarce resource in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, which is liquidity. Accordingly, a true war of Layer 2 chains could soon break out. An escalation is already tangible in the air. Currently, the two main interpreters in this competition are Arbitrum and Optimism. But soon, more competitors will join in. They will all compete for liquidity, users, and developers while the founders argue over which chain is the most powerful and secure. We have already experienced all this between the Layer 1 blockchains. So far, Arbitrum has had a clear lead over Optimism. But last Thursday, the crypto exchange Coinbase intervened in the competition and could turn this power imbalance upside down. Coinbase launches Base, why this is the most bullish crypto news in 2023 so far. It announced its plans for Base, a new Layer 2 chain using the code base of Optimism. With 110 million potential users and assets worth $80 billion, Optimism has caught the fish of a lifetime. Optimism wants to reshuffle the cards with the help of the Superchain. As a Layer 2 chain, Arbitrum is a true beast and anything but idle. Last week, the 2-year-old market leader even briefly surpassed Ethereum in terms of daily transactions. This is remarkable in itself, as Arbitrum has not even initiated its own token yet. Optimism, on the other hand, has had the OP token for quite some time. However, the Layer 2 has so far been a distant second. But instead of banging their heads against the wall and facing an unequal competition, Optimism is pursuing a different tactic. The Layer 2 chain is focused on more collaboration, a business model that it also calls Superchain. Keeping its code public actually corresponds to the nature of DeFi. But it may be the prospect of a monopoly on the leading scaling solution for Ethereum that is currently causing many projects to work quietly and secretly in their locked basement. It's a lot at stake. So it is all the more courageous for Optimism to give other projects the opportunity to use and hard fork their code with the OP stack. The idea behind this is to leave the current Layer 2 silos, come out of the basement, step into the sunlight, and work hand in hand. The OP stack could thus become a common standard. At least that is the idea. All chains that build on it should not exist in and of themselves. Rather, the goal is to interweave them so closely that the transitions are fluid and they feel like a single, large chain, the Superchain. Will Superchain Arbitrum be dethroned? According to data from L2Beat, Arbitrum currently dominates the rollup market with over 53.69% of the total value locked, TVL, while Optimism trails behind with 30.68%. No other rollup even comes close to these numbers, let alone reaches the double-digit mark. Stephen Goldfeder, co-founder and CEO of Arbitrum, doesn't believe in the concept of a superchain. He stated that he thinks it's premature to develop a standard that surpasses all other solutions, considering the many talented teams in the field. Given Arbitrum's strong market position, it's unlikely that it will join the Superchain collective. Doing so would mean giving up part of its technology to Optimism, which is not a viable option. So, which scaling solution will ultimately come out on top? Optimism has gained a powerful ally in Coinbase, which could make it a heavyweight contender in the rapidly growing competition. However, new contenders, such as EVM-compatible zk-Rollups, are emerging in the Layer 2 chain wars, making the outcome uncertain. While it's unclear who will emerge victorious, one thing is certain: Arbitrum will face significant challenges in remaining the top player. The team may be aware of this, which could be why the ARBI airdrop is being kept as a secret weapon.